honestly just thought that it was like a play on the two names. So funny.
When in doubt, assume I'm an idiot. That's probably a safe bet.
So this time's a little different. For those of you new to Saturnalia, the rules do not require teams to consist of the same clan. However, in this match, we do have two teams comprised of clan members. So we
and the ship is on fire. It's the actual name of the clan. Ah!
Oh,
ah!
right. Aha! So this time we have Star2 versus this ship is on fire? The ship is on fire?
This ship is on fire.
Is it this or the?
I mean, I've already the ship is on fire. I've already slaughtered their names once. What's the second time?
All right. All right, so representing Star2, we have the Rodrigo Vasconcelos, I'm sorry. In the Curvers, Lobo Negro 1992 in the Kremlin, Silter 2018 in the Georgia, and CH Admiral in the Mikasa. There it is again, boys.
On the side of the ship is on fire, you have the Nuclear Winter in the Georgia, Yeti 9028 in the Bargon, oh god, Zenthaholic in the Kurfürst, and I Love Road Rash 2 in the Mikasa. Great name. Great name.
It looks like, it looks like Star2's not sending anyone to A, though I bet we'll see this Mikasa kind of sit around and see what he wants to do. If past games say anything.
Well,
Kurfürst headed definitely to C.
What
do you think?
I think he's going to be potentially tanking for the Kremlin, Georgia, but you're going to see the secondary ships go over to C. That makes sense. On the side of the ship is on fire, you're going to have the Georgia go and cap A. And if this Mikasa doesn't threaten, that's a word I never thought I would say. You may see him wrap around the island, but they're going to be at a big disadvantage in C because it looks like the Burgon, they're splitting the caps. Burgon's going B, Kurfürst is going C. This Kurfürst is in a lot of trouble, and he doesn't realize it just yet.
Is the Kremlin moving?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, he is moving. Okay.
A little late load. This is Star2 is a Brazilian clan. Maybe a little late load action. Yeah, let's see if this Georgia goes. If this Georgia goes all the way around, he's gonna not only threaten the Mikasa, but he's gonna have a great angle on the Georgia. If the Georgia sticks, and this little slot makes a lot of sense to stop anything from going into C, but you risk. A lot. Oh, Burgon's charging.
That's aggressive. Yeah, that's what I was. Wow.
What?
That is aggressive.
Oh, Burgon's dead.
Burgon is now being shot at by 3. Star2, he takes some heavy damage for sure. Oh no, Yeti. Oh no. Well.
I'm not sure what we just witnessed there.
That escalated quickly.
He's got to ram the Georgia now. That's your only reprieve. Ram the Georgia.
I believe.
I mean, the Kremlin's going to screw him up right here.
Now.
No. Oh, no. Oh.
Now. Oh, even Mikasa shooting at him. Just add injury to insult. He got the ram.
The Georgia.
Oh, man.
Saves face. Saves face for sure.
He was not going to let that stand. Oh, no, Mikasa. Can the Mikasa be seen by the Georgia? No. I don't know what the concealment is on the Mikasa. Oh, there it is. Yes, he can. He is in danger.
I was going to say it's about...
A little stranger danger there.
The Georgia's probably going to throw secondaries on him and just ignore him because you got a broadside Kremlin and their Kurfürst is just getting hammered. He did manage to game return and he's kiting away. Wow, this is a very aggressive game.
This is much more aggressive than the last match.
And Mikasas are going to meet in the triad at the center. Although I think... Is he spotty? We determined he's... Yeah, it's secondaries around him now.
I can see we're having a Georgia with that speed boost to go the solo cap is definitely a nice advantage if it works out, I guess.
Well, and we've seen a lot of teams basically abandon A, so bringing the Georgia, when you look at their ship comps, made a ton of... That Bourgogne, what the hell was he thinking?
He was thinking, I'm going to take myself out of Georgia.
Like...
And he did. I'm proud of him.
I mean,
he did.
I got homework to do. Like, let me just... All right, so the Kremlin is going to be able to get around the island. That's going to take the Georgia out of this picture and allow the Kurfürst and the Kremlin to get pretty good shots at the Kurfürst.
And Star2's Kremlin is no longer showing broadside to that Georgia, so the danger is not as apparent anymore. Ooh. Oh, Mikasa. Ooh, good shot from the Kurfürst. Although I guess any angle or shot against
you
Mikasa
just have to hit
it.
This Georgia needs to get around and get into this action. I mean,
he is headed there fast.
Basically, the teams have switched sides very early on. The Bourgogne decided to join the enemy team in terms of his positioning, and now the Kurfürst and Kremlin are basically in the ship is on fire spawn.
Bye-bye, baby Mikasa. Georgia, though. Can Star2's Mikasa cap B and escape around the corner before Georgia makes it there?
I mean, if he was turned around, he could potentially make a ram play on him. I just don't think that's going to happen. But in the meantime, this Kurfürst is getting crushed.
Yeah, he is. How does a tier 2 versus tier 9 ram go?
Normally not very well. That's why that tier 3 Russian battleship, it has enough, just enough to be able to get into a ramming position without dying. You could ricochet a few times if you're really lucky. Oh, this Mikasa is dead. Georgia's not even stopping. There his guns even... Yeah, he's pre-turning his guns to the left.
Oh, the disrespect.
There goes the Mikasa. Now the Georgia, if he turns left, and that's what he's going to do, may have broadside shots on the Kremlin, which could change some stuff. That Kurfürst, in the meantime, is just... He's about to die, and that's bad news. He's only been able to fire with 2 guns most of this match. Yeah, this Georgia is going to have to be the hero. Kurfürst has to live long enough to get a couple more fires on the Kurfürst, and that Georgia needed to go forward, and he's not going. He's stopping. And now the Kremlin has time to reposition, and you're never going to get that broadside shot again. That's going to be the end of the Georgia. Puts his spotter plane up to try and spot the Kremlin. Very, very smart.
It looked like a wolf pack closing in. Or a shark pack, I guess. Do sharks hunt in packs? I don't think so. Maybe.
Some, maybe. I don't know.
I don't like that idea, so
hi,
I'm gonna say
Shipburner.
no
Hi, Griffin.
for my own sanity.
Shark is a solitary hunter. Yeah, and the Kurfürst is healing. Now, see, this would have been the time where if the Georgia took a play from the Bourgogne's playbook and just ran out, could have really caught that Kremlin off guard.
Maybe got a ram shot double kill, maybe.
You still lose in that situation because oh no, they're up. Yeah, okay, he could do it. If he kills the Kurfürst and rams the Kremlin, they win.
I think he's going for it.
They realize that's their only win condition, but I don't think there's going to be enough time for him to kill the Kurfürst and ram the Kremlin. He's not turning left enough to do it either.
Oh, it looks like they're both.
Double ram?
The car first is going.
Could this
for
be the biggest mistake in the world?
Is this gonna be the triple ram? Like, no.
Nope,
Okay.
Nope. Close. All right, so the first game goes the way of Star2. The Bourgogne stat sheet says that he had a kill, but that was something. That was definitely something.
On to the next one. I really want the Bourgogne. One day.
I mean, it's a good ship.
Well.
Just didn't really get to see it much. I'd be really pissed if I was at Georgia.
That's some chaotic.
You did everything right.
Force there. I love it.
Your team citadel the crap out of him, and he still turns with 6K and takes your full HP. Yeah, that's. Oh man, that stings. That could tilt a team though.
It really could, you know, especially if you knew that was their strongest player or something.
Well, and you're celebrating the triple citadel, and it's like, yeah, we got him, and it's like, oh, he took the Georgia.
Yeah, that'd be mean. All right, so I'm assuming they left to set up a captain.
Which I like to see. I think in any style of competitive play, bringing the same ship has a ton of disadvantages. One, the enemy team has a good idea of what you're bringing in and can counter it. The second is you're not bringing in ships for the map. So ships that play well on Solomon Islands, which is, you know, there's always going to be a crossfire on that map, versus ships on Two Brothers where you're not, like, getting a crossfire requires you going up the center. It's more one-on-one ship play and potentially bringing something on the flank to be able to get that crossfire, but there's a lot more island cover. There's a lot more bow-in tanking type of ships. So bringing in the same exact ships just kind of shows to me that, you know, those are the ships you're comfortable in. They're not necessarily the ships that are best to be played on that map. Sorry, you're going to be hearing my dog play with her cow. Yeah.
Her cow?
Yeah, she's got, it's a cow it's like a plastic ball with beads inside of it. It's the only toy she plays with. And she'll sit there and violently shake it around, so I apologize in advance if you hear it rattling.
My one of my dogs doesn't play with toys for the most part. He just carries them around. He used to shred all toys, but now he just carries them around until he decides it's time to bring them to their new home in the yard. And I have to go around every once in a while and go collect them all and bring them inside. And it starts anew. They all make their way out there. And he lines them up around the perimeter, almost like he's setting up a guard. It's the oddest thing. I've never seen a dog do, because it's not like he's burying them or anything. He literally spaces them out a couple feet apart and just will go line the fence with them. It's so weird. People have sent him toys a lot, so he has a lot of.
Oh, there you go.
A lot of toys, and yeah, that's what he does with them.
You hear that, chat? Get on it.
Yeah, that's the first thing he does when he wakes up. He picks up a toy, carries it around in his mouth till he gets his food, puts it down. Like,
we do cow bones. And the one will sit there on the bed with me and only eat them there. And then the other one won't touch them unless she's upstairs. Then she carries them around. It makes no sense.
We have those cow shin bones that are stuffed with stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's what yeah.
They've eaten all the stuff out of them, so now they're kind of ambivalent to them.
Oh, yeah. See, they still eat those afterwards.
Yeah. Mine
all
will,
that
but not
ship
as
changing and Mikasa.
All right,
I don't understand the love of the Mikasa.
All right, so representing the Star Clan again, we got Rodrigo Vasconcelos with the Kurfürst, Lobo Negro 1992 with the Kremlin, Silter 2018 in the Georgia, and CH Admiral in the Mikasa.
On the side of the ship is on fire, you have the Nuclear Winter in the Georgia, Yeti in the Bourgogne, the YOLO Bourgogne is what we're going to call him from now on, Zenthaholic in the Kurfürst, and I love Road Rash 2 in the Mikasa.
That name, though.
I love Road Rash. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
there's got to be a great story behind that.
So I'm going to assume that yet again, people are probably going to head to what, D and ignore A. Is this going to be the permanent? Let's see.
Well, and D has more cover on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo has a little bit of advantage if you have the cruisery player with that lip. But if you look at Star2, they've actually... Remember how I talked about putting your players in the right order? They put the Mikasa in the ideal location to potentially cap A. He's not moving at the moment. It looks like they're just waiting to figure out what's going on. He is loaded in. His turrets are moving. But
unfortunately, with him being on the same side as the Georgia again, it's gonna be a rough one for the Mikasa if it plays out the same.
yeah, and they're running what looks like the same. Now we may have a reset here. The Burgon, no, Burgon's in.
Wait, what happened to the Mikasa's health?
There's a reset. There's a reset.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Something's wrong with the Burgon, I think. Yeah, we're gonna reset.
Okay.
Cool. That's how they indicate that there's gonna be a reset. They shoot each other.
Oh, what a name. Dude, I wonder, do they have to, like, make rules about people's names? I'm assuming in most tournaments there are some rules. No?
No.
It's not, I know there are many names. There's no way I'd read those out on stream.
There was, in King of the Seas, there was someone's name who we intentionally misread it because it was out there. Let me just say that.
Yep. No, I believe it. I've seen many names that I'm like, ooh, you know, more gaming might want to add some more filters to their name.
All right, they must be discussing this reset. They have 2 minutes,
Yeah.
so this is this may be the issue here, but no one's moving. They have to be discussing this reset. They have the first 2 minutes in order to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been past that time, but I'm assuming
The
since
Mikasa's
nothing
already
is
been shot,
moving,
so
yes, and we have no way to communicate with them. Hi, Sid.
yeah. If they were to back out, we would see it, though, right?
It kicks us.
How would we know?
It kicks us back.
Okay. So we can't see their chat, so that's why,
Correct.
you know, with them doing damage to the Mikasa, it's an indicator to us.
Oh,
there it
goes. Oh, and not moving.
Yeah, and not moving.
Must have been some serious discussion. So now they have to bring the same ships back in. They're allowed one mulligan. They're not whoever. I don't know who mulligan. They may tell us, but it's not particularly important. I think it was the Burgon. But they have to bring the same ships back in. Now, hold on. There may have been a rules break, too. I mean, with the Mikasa... With a Mikasa, you're almost guaranteed not to go over 31.
Yeah.
So
They both
I think
seem to have Mikasa?
yeah, they both have
did, didn't they?
Mikasas. Burgon... I'll have to wait. Oh, this is the one advantage of the 5-minute delay. I can go back and look at what they had. Okay, there was a Georgia, Kremlin, Kurfürst, Mikasa. That's fine. Burgon, Georgia, Kurfürst. Yeah, no problems there. No problems. I don't. Someone must just have disconnected or something.
All right.
Let's ask. Yeah, nuclear winter was not the Yeti. Was the But we're going, I don't know. All right, everyone's in and readied up. Got to go. Good to go. Totally different meaning there. I'm old.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
I'm out of here.
Good luck, guys.
Like that Mikasa earlier. All right, let's try again. Do we have the same ships?
Yeah, they have to have the same
yes,
ships.
exactly the same. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder what that was. All right.
So what I think we're gonna see here is the Georgia go and chance. So the ship is on fire. Has not only are they bringing the same ships, I believe, right? Kerfers, Georgia, Bordeaux, Mikasa, yeah, but they're basically employing the same strategy on different maps. The Georgia's gonna go to A. The Bordeaux. If we see the Bordeaux go down the center, I'm gonna cry. And
I'm gonna laugh.
I mean, like YOLO down the center. I will say this: they won't expect it.
I wonder if Star2's Mikasa knows what's up and is going to not go A. It looks like he is angled away from A, so I bet they know. They're pretty certain that enemy Georgia, will go to A.
Well, and by bringing that Georgia to A, you've eliminated a ship. The Mikasa now has no role to play. And the same can be said, unfortunately, about the ship is on fire's Mikasa. He starts off on the D side. He could, like, I think you're gonna see both Mikasas go towards the center of their normal main cap, and then try and determine if they can make a play at A and maybe fight out at A. But the Star2 side's Mikasa is at a huge advantage there. He can go tuck in on that island. Unless the Georgia comes around, then he's screwed. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. So maybe he's not at a big advantage here.
Looks like Kremlin and Kurfürst are potentially coming to tuck in at these islands.
Yeah, and we're gonna re-see what happened last time, where Zenaholic, yeah, that's what it is. No, Zenatholic? I don't know. I'm sure that actually means something. In any case, he's gonna be 2-on-1 versus Kremlin Kurfürst, and eventually George is gonna come into the party, and he's gonna get stuck on this rock to the right, so he's gonna have to basically game return. He's going straight into him. And they're spotted. Kurfürst, terrible detection, and he's immediately in a 2v1.
There we go.
Look at the Bourgogne.
I think the Bourgogne and Georgia are going to do a little head-to-head here.
This Bourgogne is going straight down the Thames.
Yes! I said it last time I saw this map.
What?
Here we go.
I'll say one thing about the ship is on fire. They're consistent. They're very consistent.
Oh, Kurfürst is so broadside.
And stuck on that rock, yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Bop.
Can they capitalize? Will the Star2 teams, Kurfürst and Kremlin, capitalize on this? Looks to be pretty stuck broadside Kurfürst.
Yeah, he's still technically going forward, too. Now he's reversing. So he's got Turtleback. He's not going to be Citadel'd here, but doesn't mean that you're not going to be taking 20k pens, and we're about to watch a flurry of them.
Man, that Georgia at A, he's so fast.
And the Bourgogne and Georgia are going at it.
Yeah, it seems like this ship is on fire has a overwhelm the enemy tactic. With the Georgia and Bourgogne both, each game have pushed hard. Yeah.
Well, their Mikasa is spotted and was temporarily being shot by the Georgia, but this Kurfürst is in so much trouble. He's already down to half health.
But Star2's Kurfürst is taking quite a bit of damage himself.
Now look at this Burgon. The Georgia is gonna get payback here.
Are we going for a ram?
It's
again?
payback time, baby. He needs to turn left. He wait. Yeah, he did it too late. He did it too late. Oh, Georgia, no.
Oh, can he do it? Will he do it? Oh.
And he's down to 30.
He tried. God bless him.
And now he's beached. Did the Burgon pre-turn his guns backwards? He did not. Oh, this poor Georgia. This poor Georgia. Like, I feel bad for this guy. And now he gets Citadel.
Oh, and I feel like this is what they were trying to do last.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the Mikasa. Oh, I see.
So they're going to lose the Kurfürst and Mikasa in exchange for the Georgia and Mikasa. Now, the Mikasa's going for a ram. He needed the pre-turn right about 6 hours ago if he even wanted a chance of hitting this Burgon. It's not going to happen.
Star2's Georgia or Kurfürst has turned broadside to the ship was on fire's Kurfürst and
taking a ton of damage. Yeah, that's a tough trade. Now he's going to be able to heal up to about 30k if he lives here. But God damn it, Xenotholic, there it is his healing. So he's going to be able to put some more damage on here. Kremlin's full health. Now that Mikasa living for that short period of time just let them know the Georgia's coming down the middle.
Yeah. I'm honestly shocked that Xenotholic is still alive. The red Kurfürst lived despite beaching broadside in front of 2 battleships.
Yeah.
He lived to tell the tale.
And that's a slow ship to be able to beach, stop, back up, and then go forward with a good enough angle to not beach again. He is switching his secondaries onto the Kremlin, which it's the Georgia now. I was gonna say this Burgon's crazy. He's taking his time and capping. No, he's not. What am I saying? He's shooting at the Kurfürst. He hits the island though.
Kurfürst, V Kurfürst, and there we go. 2v2. However, Star2's Kurfürst is very low on health.
Well, if this Burgon doesn't get
Kremlin gonna be
Citadel
broad? Let's see.
Close.
Depends on how he turns this.
I actually think the play here.
That hurts.
Now, see, that was the shot that Georgia missed last time. He didn't have it. Now this game is totally flipped. I think the play here. Oh, Burgon's going broadside to the Kurfürst. Why, Burgon? Why do you got to hurt me like this?
Kremlin. Oh, wow.
And they're focus firing on the Kremlin. Burgon ignoring the Kurfürst for now because now he has its broadside, and he puts 10k into the side. Nice shot. Kremlin is gonna heal. He's going for the ram, and this Georgia got a little too spry. Oh, now this may be. If this Georgia doesn't kill him in this salvo, the Kremlin's guns are pre-turned for a full drive-by.
Is the Georgia trying to ram?
I mean, at this point, it'd be silly. There we go. Okay, there goes the Krem. Burgon is going to kill the Kurfürst. That does it. Okay.
And there it is.
1-1.
1-1, kids. Here we go.
Crazy
Good
aggressive
job.
matches.
This ship is on fire.
Burgon killed 3.
It's beautiful
he killed
to
3.
see aggression from battleships, I gotta say.
I mean, I would say cautious aggression may behoove them a little bit better. I mean, if that Burgon got rammed by the Georgia, that would have left the Mikasa with the with the Georgia. But see, then the Georgia still kills the Kremlin. That game they still win that game. It would have been closer. I mean, the Burgon he's an all or nothing player. That's very very clear. But now you got to know, and on Big Race, that YOLOing down the middle is not going to work. But if you know what they're going to bring in, if I'm Star 2, I'm thinking to myself, okay, they're going to have the Burgone. They're going to bring that Burgone around the right side hard. So I'm bringing a ship over to counter that. Their Georgia is most likely in that little left-hand side with the torpedo alley. They're most likely going to bring a Georgia there, so I'm going to have a secondary ship there to counter it. And probably the Kurfürst down in torpedo alley as well, and then Mikasa's going to sit in the second ring. So before the game even begins, you know exactly what they're going to do. And if I'm Star 2, what am I going to do to counterplay that?
What indeed?
I think you bring a Musashi here, or like that Conqueror or Thunderer, something to light things on fire, and punt. Like Musashi kills that Burgone 9 times out of 10. So that's a pretty darn good pick. Let's see. They've already locked in their ships, which tells me they're bringing the same ships.
That's true.
Have you dabbled into the soundtrack by Twitch yet?
No. What is that?
It's non-DCMA music that you could play that in your VODs. It strips out the music. But there's a song that's playing on it right now called I Am a Centaur, and it's the most ridiculous song I've ever heard.
Interesting.
All right, here we go. Game 3's underway.
Wow, fast. Very fast. All right, and here we are. Last battle, we're at 1-1. Star 2 versus this ship is on. No, the ship is on fire. Woof. With the exact same ships, the exact same lineup. So Rodrigo Vasconcelos in the Kurfürst, Lobo Negro 1992 in the Kremlin, Zelter 2018 in the Georgia, and CH Admiral in the Mikasa.
On the side of the ships are on fire. Nuclear Winter's in the Georgia again. Yeti's in the Burgone. Zenitholic is in the Kurfürst, and I Love Road Rash. Poor I Love Road Rash. Repping the Mikasa again. Let's see. So I predicted ahead of time what they were going to do, and they're not. Okay, all right. Burgone is not going right. But we were pretty accurate about what they were planning on doing. They're going to bring Nuclear Winter into Torpedo Alley, so there's your secondary ship. They're going to actually put the Kurfürst out wide. Really? Interesting.
Apparently it's pronounced Zenitholic.
Zenitholic?
Zenitholic.
There's a T in there.
Well, I guess you don't pronounce it.
It's a silent T?
I guess. According to Splavocado Games.
Thank you.
Who came in here saying, go, this ship is on fire. So I'm assuming he must know.
Zenitholic. It's way easier to pronounce. I'll say that T has been tripping me up all night.
All right, so... Oh, wow. Star 2, pretty spread out, but mostly headed towards Torpedo Alley?
Yeah, it looks that way.
He's going to leave the Kurfürst alone against, well, he's got the islands between them, so perhaps not alone. But if everyone pushes up, he's going to be alone against the Kurfürst and Mikasa. I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind.
So on this left side of the map with Kurfürst and Kurfürst, the reason why you bring a ship over here is to be able to get cross shots. And if you look, Zenitholic has basically the broadside of the Georgia and will soon have the broadside of the Kremlin. And Rodrigo has the broadside of the Georgia and the Burgone. But the Kurfürst is not the most accurate of shots to be able to do this. So let's see who gets the better RNG. We already have shots out on Zenitholic, on the Georgia. Let's see if he can punish him. And I know nothing about this game because clearly he just hit out the Georgia.
Ooh. And, this is gonna be the battle of the secondaries over here. Although it doesn't look like Xena... Oh, there they go. I was gonna say, his secondaries weren't going off. All right.
Are we gonna see a early ram with Kerr first? That looks that way.
When in doubt.
Now the Borgone did get sit. I didn't see what hit him. Was it Rodrigo's 2 shells that made it over the island? It had to be. And he's getting, this is value. He's getting a second shot on a very broadside Borgone.
While looking like are they? No, neither of them want to ram. They
Or
have
shoot each
said,
other.
never mind. Yeah.
Zenithalic's guns were pointed too far to the right. Now they're being turned. But you may actually, oh, he's gonna,
Is the Mikasa gonna go for a ram?
get him, Mikasa! Get him, Mikasa! I believe.
And yet again, you see over here in Torpedo Alley, the aggression from this ship is on fire. They have pushed in and past the Georgia. Both teams have passed each other.
There goes the Georgia.
Oh.
Look at the Mikasa! It's happening! It's happening!
Oh no.
Boop!
Oh, poor.
He's gonna get the
His
kill.
life
He's getting the
wasn't
kill.
worth the
He's
kill.
flooding. He's flooding. He's gonna get the kill.
Oh, does
Unless
he
the
have
fire
to
gets him.
see? Oh, he
Mikasa!
does not.
Mikasa with the kill!
Oh, are we gonna see a second ram? Georgia is
Oh
going
yeah.
for it.
That. Oh
Oh, but the
Wait.
Kremlin lit.
yeah. Die Hard.
Oh no.
That was a tactical mistake there by the Georgia.
It's funny because I know it's not true, but it does look like the Borgone is running from a Mikasa. Oh.
I mean, CH Admiral has his work cut out for him. The other Mikasa sunk the Georgia, or the.
Oh, and
Oh.
there goes the Kremlin.
Okay. So Borgone. Oh, Mikasa's the only thing left. I'm like,
Yes.
wait a minute. There was a Kerfur, so if the other Kerfurs would have
Yeah.
lived. Wow. Very
Wow.
aggressive play.
Incredibly aggressive. So this ship is on fire. Definitely has a style. At least these 4 of the clan
Yeah,
do.
well, and
There's a style of aggression.
so if you would have tried to counter them with a Thunderer Conqueror, they just would have pushed right up to it, and that would have been that. I mean, how do you beat an aggressive? That's
There it is.
where Pommern counters aggressive things. Tirpitz counters aggressive things. There were options.
Congratulations, 2v1. The match goes to the ship is on fire again.